Hi everyone, how's everyone doing? I hope you're all doing well and having a good day today. So I did mean to go outside and do this video, but it got really cold, so I've come to the car. It's been a long time since I've done a video in my car. I don't tend to do them often, but in this case it's too cold outside, so you're just gonna have to bear with me, guys. So I want to talk about 4 common disagreements amongst couples that can lead to breakups if they're not addressed. And every couple has disagreements. In many cases, they can move forward after a disagreement. But for some couples, some of the things that they argue about just continue. It's reoccurring arguments. So the disagreement is just the same thing, but it never gets resolved. And in those cases, it can lead to resentment. It can lead to people just getting sick and tired of talking about the same thing. And that's why it can be a problem, and in some cases can lead to a breakup. So as a couples counsellor, I definitely have worked with some couples where each time we're having this counselling sessions, the disagreement or the thing that's bothering them or affecting the relationship is the same thing, but it's just the fact that they're never ever resolving it. It never goes beyond, we're disagreeing about this, then we all go to bed and we don't, resolve it. Then tomorrow morning we talk about it again. Then next week we talk about the same thing. And it's like they're stuck on this hamster wheel. So the good thing about counselling is counselling provides an opportunity for the counsellor to step in and to say, okay, you've discussed this, you've argued about this, let's look at it from a different perspective, a different angle, and let's find a solution. So the number one thing, and this is a statistic says that this is the most common reason couples get divorced, is money. So some of the issues around money are to do with how money is spent, who earns the money, decisions about money, so where the money is spent, how money is spent, decisions, who makes the decisions of where the money is going to be spent. If one person has debt and that debt isn't being addressed, or someone comes into the relationship with debt and they kept it secret, and other secrets about money, so that could be anything from gambling. That can be secrets about decisions. Someone could go off and just buy lots of things secretly without sharing that with the partner. There's so many things around money that cause disagreements. And the key thing is that if you know that you're having this regular argument about money, the best thing you can do is to sit down and thrash it out until you both come to a solution that you both feel comfortable with. So if the person's in debt, for example, you both have to sit down as a couple and say, how much percentage are we going to use to pay this debt off? What we're going to commit to, and then we have to stick with it. Number 2, this causes stress. It doesn't cause as much stress, I think, as money, but it still causes stress, and that is housework. So disagreements about housework can start off where the person feels, why don't you help out? And it can start off with just a nagging thing or asking, can you help out with the housework? Because any disagreement normally starts off minor but can turn major, it can then lead to the person feeling, I feel neglected because you're not listening to me. I feel that you don't appreciate me because you're letting me do all the housework. I feel that you don't care about me. You don't care about how upset I feel. So that's where the problem comes in. So something as little as not picking your socks up, or not putting not happy with the house, the dishes, or whatever it is, can lead to a person feeling like, do you know what? This relationship, I can't be bothered with it because he doesn't care about me. And so the key thing is not just to deal with the housework, but to deal with what's the underlying reason that the housework is bothering you so much. As a woman, I've always said this, I'm quite traditional. If I'm in a relationship, I don't mind taking the lead on what you would call traditional roles as a woman, doing housework, doing the cooking, doing the cleaning. If the man takes the lead on the things like dealing with the car, DIY, trade, fixing things. Now this might not always happen because a man might be better at cooking or he might not be good at doing DIY, so you can't also make assumptions. I would have that discussion with my partner, but housework wouldn't really be something that would create stress for me because I've lived on my own most of my life. I've been away to uni. I've always had to do housework, so it's not something that would cause stress, but I can see how it does for lots of people. The third one is decisions about children. So this could include discipline, how money is spent on children, whether you believe that the children are being spoiled by one parent or not, whether you believe that children are being disrespectful, how they speak to you as the parents. And also it can issues around blended families, step families, that causes issues amongst children because maybe the step parent doesn't get along with the children. Maybe there isn't, he doesn't feel supported or she doesn't by their partner. So there's lots of things that can come up as a result of children. And the final one, so I've got my notes here. The final one is past issues that have not been fully resolved. So they can lead to recurring arguments. So that could be anything from cheating, anything from something that's happened in the past. You've talked about it 100 times, but you just haven't been able to resolve it. So that can then lead to arguments because you're wanting there to be a solution, you're wanting it to be resolved, but it just hasn't been. So therefore, until it's resolved, you're just going to keep arguing about it. So in all of these cases, and in any case really where you are disagreeing with your partner, the key is to get some type of intervention. It doesn't have to always be counselling. The intervention could be a close friend or a close family member who can step in and mediate, listen to both sides and then give their opinion. It's just a matter of getting support before it leads to the point where one person walks away, where one person says, do you know what? I can't deal with this anymore. I can't handle it. I'm just angry with this person. I've been nagging them about this thing for too long. Forget it. It's over. I'm out of there. So before it leads to that, my suggestion would be to get support, get help, get some interventions, see if you can work it out. So I hope you found this video useful. I've kept it short as I can. I'll be making some more videos for my YouTube channel. And thank you to all my new subscribers. I really appreciate it. Thank you for watching and I'll see you all again soon. Have a great afternoon. Bye.